Alright, that's looking good. We have that going. We are broadcasting through the audio stream mix, meaning YouTube should be getting the audio. Which means that we should be live. So, that looks good, that looks good. Can I enable... I can enable the bundle from here. How's it going? So, in today's stream, we are going to be doing attempt 2 for the Witherstorm. Now that I know a little bit more about how it works and what to do. Again, our primary objective upon getting into the world is going to be getting to the Nether. Now, I remember last time it made an auditory cue whenever it essentially evolved, I think. And after that, it caught up with us. So I think we're going to do the strategy again, where we just keep going and bouncing between structures. But once we hear the audio cue, that's the time to go underground and find ourselves diamonds, or a lava pool and a lava pool and a water pool next to each other to make a bucket. Creating space, huh? Alright. Without further ado. With the factory must grow. I've had some issues with the factory must grow. Like it screwed up some of the JEI whenever I added it to a pack once. But without further ado, let us begin. Now, it is configured to immediately spawn whenever we get into the world. So the first thing we're going to do is book it. Again, the ideal situation should be finding an ocean and then sailing away, because sailing away is a great way to get a lot of distance covered without expending food, because food is going to be our biggest issue at the beginning of the game. We want to get to the Nether without getting sick, because if we're in the Nether and we're sick, that's kind of not useful. As well as I really hope we don't spawn in the Basalt Delta again. That was a pain. It wasn't the thing that ended up killing me, but it was still a pain. Yeah, my PC is starting to show some signs of age, which is not bueno. Okay, first up, video settings. Okay, cool. We're gonna turn you down to 10. General. Full screen, 20 FPS. No VSync. Performance. Okay, I think that's all we're gonna get. Leaves. Do we want fast leaves? I really don't like the look of fast leaves. But it might be the play, because leaves are really laggy. We'll do that. Okay, so that's where it's going to spawn. So we gotta... Let's get going. Huh. Pillager outpost. That's an interesting thing to be starting right next to. But honestly, the Pillager outpost is probably not worth the looting. Okay, we got to be going like yesterday. Let's go this way. Oh, I did not. Can I do that from here? Okay, it's not hardcore mode, but we'll just treat it as hardcore. Aw, man, there's a tower there for magic. Yes, wood was a really big issue last time. Okay, there's the go sound effect. Man, that tower would be great for magic, but it's way too close. We have to get moving. Even though I messed up and did not set it to hardcore, it is on hard difficulty. So we have all of the benefits of hardcore. Help. Still don't see it. But I'm sure that will change very shortly. I at least want enough paper for spellbook stuff. I know. Here. You're right. It's not a true attempt. We will begin anew. Bad. Delete. Be gone. We will make it actually hardcore, because that's the name of the series. Attempt to game mode hardcore. Experiments bundles on. Because bundles are in modern Minecraft, just not on 1.20. I mean, it's still not the same, so we might as well remake the world and try it once more. We need the speedrunner luck for structures. No worries, we didn't do anything. We didn't make much progress, so we might as well make it actually hardcore. All right. So no water is concerning. We'll make a boat just in case. Oh, there it is. Oh, I see water. Hopefully this is an actual, like, ocean. Having flowers is a good idea, because I think those are needed for Suspicious Stew, just in case. Come sail away. Come sail away. Come sail away with me. Oh, there's another Pyromancer tower. Why do we get the cool structures so close to the spawn of the Witherstorm? Oh, yeah, I forgot to put it in the server. I'll do that after the stream. Oh, there it is. You can see the tiny dot out in the distance. That's not a village. That's like an illusionist's hut, I'm pretty sure. The music is so peaceful. Loot. Loot, 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 loot. It is. You kind of have to get used to talking to yourself. Saddles, that's a good one. Summon Ender Chest, that's an interesting one. If we could make a spell book, that might actually be very useful. And decked out horse armor again. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. I have to keep on moving. Ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Yo. Hold up. Hold up. Oh no, I don't think that's enough. Oh no, that's not enough. And we don't have time to sit here and mess with it. Curse of Vanishing, not useful. Flint and Steel, that's useful. This is useful. Fall damage is my biggest enemy. It's probably been my, like... I mean, we've only done, 2 seasons of it so far. But that's probably been my, like, biggest, like, weakness thus far. Okay, that tower over there is another Pyromancer tower, and we are not geared up enough to face a Pyromancer. The only spells we have at our disposal are Summon Ender Chest and Starfall, and both of those are single use right now until we get a spell book. And I think, if I remember correctly, the first level spellbook requires copper. Okay, I might get on this horse. Okay. Alright, horse. Love me. Love me. Love me. Horse, we don't have time for this! Horse, love me. Horse, love me. Okay, screw you too. There's a river over here. I'm getting in the river. Okay, this is the ocean. This should give us a good head start. So quiet, so calm. But yeah, if we could make a spell book and put summon ender chest in it, that would be huge, because that's literally like our ender chest. Yeah, that would be a major boon for storage, but we obviously need the copper necessary for a spell book. Okay, I think it's time to take a break and upgrade to stone tools. Yeah. Luckily, we already got a bucket, which is huge. Okay, be gone. Alright, old axe, be gone. Oh, here we go, copper. Wood. And we do have a bucket. I suppose we could just bail underground right now. Oh, one thing we can do is we can do that, get ourselves a sleeping bag, and make sure to skip the night. Ooh, iron. Let's get rid of lilacs. It did... Yeah, nothing built for... Can last forever. It did spawn, so it is out in the world, so we gotta keep moving. Oh, this is one of my favorite Terralith biomes. It's all going to be destroyed by the Wither Storm. The Wither Storm. Very, like, strange looking, like, decayed, dry biome. Through the swamp. But yeah, the moment we hear that audio cue for the first, like, evolution, that's when we know it's time to bail and go underground. I wonder if... Not crazy, right? I did see a shipwreck. Shoot. Still no visual of it. Is that? That's an ocean monument. Yeah, that's true. If we can see it from, like, very far away, that's also probably a good indicator that we should probably book it down into the underground. Because we saw last time in spectator mode how it struggled to get underground, at least at the stage it was at. So, we know it as long as we can get underground in a sufficient amount of manner, that can buy us some time. But we do have some logs. Because that was our big sticking point last time, was the lack of wood. Yes, this is what we need. A nice open ocean, so that way we have plenty of time. Actually, while we're up here, definitely gotta grab some water. I think that's basically what like doomed us last time, is we didn't have water with the lava, so we couldn't, make the portal. So we had to go up and get water, and I think that's when we got the wither sickness. Oh my goodness, we did not come across this. Doesn't this look familiar? So we're playing with Terralith, right? Meaning they use the normal Minecraft blocks to make some new stuff. These are the Alpha Islands. It's intentionally generating it with only oak trees in using the old generation seed with no grass. cut to make it look like, and the bright blue water to make it look like the Alpha Islands. Or like Minecraft Alpha, which is so funny. Oh, and like the seafloor is all sand instead of gravel. Holy Alpha. I didn't realize Alpha Islands could spawn this big. Oh my. I know. Very nostalgic. Too bad it's going to be destroyed by the Wither Storm, so... After all, nothing built can last forever. We know we're in the Alpha Islands when, with the sandy seafloor. There's some lava, not enough to make a portal. Actually, so with one bucket, as long as we find, if we find a surface lava pool, then we might as well just go. Yeah, we're no longer in the Alpha Islands. Goodbye, Alpha Islands. You will be missed. There's another ruined portal down there. A piece of obsidian, the universal attractor. Interesting. Oh, a golden apple. That is incredibly useful. Mending axe. Little belt magnet that magnetizes nearby items. I've never found belt magnet or magnet abilities in Minecraft to be particularly useful, but we might as well wear it since we got nothing else to wear. Okay, I think we've bought ourselves a pretty good chunk of time. We could probably go to land right now and get some more stuff before diving underground. I also still don't see it yet. So absolutely we need lots of wood. And I'm sorry, cows. Don't worry, I'm getting food. Okay, we've got about half a stack of logs, which is excellent. Even if we're looting stuff on land, we probably want to move using the boat to minimize hunger loss. There's another ruined portal. Not particularly useful. Again, the big thing we need is lava. That is our ticket to the Nether. You know what? I want to sleep so that because it's easier to see the horizon line, or it's easier to tell what's on the horizon line. Okay, still no visual. That's one of the crypts. That's gonna have a lot of zombies in it, and we're still not geared up for combat. Oh. That could be the pit that we need. Okay, question one, is it this recipe? It is not. It is the old stupid recipe for bundles using rabbit hide. Means no bundles for us for a bit. Lots of iron in here, which is awesome. There's a little bit of lava. Ooh. And remember, normal monsters are still a threat. Redstone. I think that's the evolution phase. So we definitely got to get going. Okay. So since it ties... Oh, there's a lava pit. Target acquired. Okay. First foot. Okay. Okay. Nothing behind me. Step 1, we can just place some of this obsidian, since we already have a little bit to work with. I will. I just need to get to the game. Oh my goodness, the game is lagging. That's probably because the Wither Storm is destroying a whole lot of stuff. No! That was almost not bueno. I am taking this magnet off. This magnet is stupid. Okay. It's lagging so much. Bro, it is lagging so badly. I need a spot to put the water. Okay. Probably the slowest anyone has ever used the speedrunner stretch for a nether portal. I hear creeper. No. I don't like that it's lagging. Okay. No. No thank you. No thank you, Shadow. I think you're from Arsnaval. Or not Arsnaval. What are you from? Okay. I'm leaving. Goodbye, Overworld. Have fun. Okay, Crimson Forest is not the best place to start out. But I'm proud to announce we can chill for a second. Oh boy, that was something. So step 1, I believe we can make a spell book. Yeah, I guess my computer is not having a good time. We need copper ingots, which means I need stone. Okay, that's not happening yet. One thing I am gonna make, though, is a campfire so I can cook my delicious meats for free. And I will use the iron nuggets. No, I have plenty of memory allocated to CurseForge, my CurseForge facts. It's definitely just because my computer is struggling. It's also not helping that I'm streaming. Goodness. What was I making? I'm making a shield. And we might as well also make gold armor, so we don't have to kill piglins unless we have to. My pork chops. Okay. That can stay here, that can stay here. I don't need that, I don't need that. Why was I carrying a music disc with me? I've got like probably 8 gigabytes allocated right now. Why was I carrying a music disc with me this whole time? So I'm gonna note down chords. Right, there is the stuff. I'm gonna quickly bookmark that. And the table. Oh, I can also make this. The Greybeard staff. Oh, I can make that now, actually. It gives us extra spell power and mana regen. We obviously need to get a spell book and an inscription table before we can use it. But yes, the amulet. So, Wither Storm gives us a wide variety of things. There's the amulet, which requires lapis, emerald, redstone, iron, gold, and a diamond. I don't think we can get all those in the nether, so that's probably not going to help us yet. There's also the upgraded Phasmometer, which requires redstone. Yeah, so the inscription table and the flimsy journal to get our first spellbook. Ooh, that's an issue. Oh no, I have sugarcane. We're fine. Okay. I think we're ready. And it looks like the lag has calmed down a bit. We're probably not going to need a boat in the nether. We're also probably not going to need a sleeping bag in the nether. Nor will we need doors. Okay. So that can make us a warped fungus on a stick, which might be useful. So I'm going to go and grab my string. I have my string. I'm going to go grab my saddle. Now, if I remember correctly, for stone, we can use blackstone. So that's going to be our nether version of cobblestone. Actually, you know one thing I will do? Oh, hold on. So when it comes to performance, strangely, the Nether is so much less laggy than the overworld. And I'm actually able to run a shader pack in the Nether. There we go. So with this configuration, I have made it to where I can see farther in the Nether, like without the Nether fog, because the Nether fog is actually kind of painful. Beautiful. Look at that. You know, since we don't have to run for our lives, we could take it a little slow. We don't have to be like, go, go, go. We're engaging in the Soren play style. Oh, hello. Don't get in front of my axe. Oh, hello. There we go. And we turn this into a little, like, beacon type thing. I really hate these nether wart blocks. Not only do they, like, you know, not decay because they're not leaves, but you also can't turn them into nether wart. You can compost them, but you can't turn them back into nether wart. Just so sad. Okay, there's my giant torch. So, I wonder, does my... Yeah, that villager trades... Like, okay. I know I can get obsidian from them. Piglin, block loot. Okay, yeah. Piglin bartering drops. We can get blackstone, we can get netherrack, or we can get nether brick, we can get arrows, we can get leather, fire charges, soul sand, and gravel. So trading with these guys is also probably going to be pretty effective. Thanks for the gravel, dude. How much string do we have? We have a decent amount. Yeah, you know, off-camera mining. Come on. How are you cold? It's the nether. We ride. We ride. Yeah, it is a little weary, considering I'm currently on top of a lava lake. But I think I can ride them onto land. I just have to not... I need to not stay near the shift key. There's a structure up there. Whoa, is that another fortress? Yeah, that's another fortress. Right here. Let's ride this guy back to base. I think what I need to do first is get the blackstone necessary for a furnace, so we can smelt this iron, because we actually have enough iron for an entire set of armor. Yeah, we need specifically blackstone. As well as with a furnace, we can also smelt the, I did save chords. We can also smelt the copper and make ourselves a spellbook. Although the only spell we have currently that does damage is Starfall, which isn't the greatest spell, but it could come in clutch. Oh, chord for the fortress. Yeah, that would have been a good idea, but I think I know where it is. Okay, so I think the only blackstone I saw was actually over here in the Basalt Delta. Yeah, right there. Oh, here we go. Geiger counter. Bro! Bro, where are you going? He was just vibing in that lava pool, now he's over there. Dude, that's my saddle. My guy. Dude, stop walking away. You've got my saddle. The Strider, man. Strider, I need you to stop walking away. There you are, you little rapscallion. Now, because of that little stunt, I'm gonna have to chain you up. But we did get a lot of blackstone, so we can actually make stuff that uses cobblestone. Name him? Can I name the Strider? This is Stanley. Stanley the Strider. Don't worry, Stanley. I'll get you lava pool in here. That's not what I need. I need... There we go. Excellent. Alright, and then lava. There we go. Well, he can walk in the lava if he wants. There we go. Stanley the Strider, everyone. Okay. We can now make a furnace where we can cook the... I think I need 2... Actually, out of curiosity, what do I need for the iron spellbook? Paper, leather... Oh, chains. Well, screw making the copper one. We have the iron necessary to make an iron one. In fact, it saves us on paper. Oh, no, we can't, though, because we need a piece of leather for the book for the inscription table. We have to make a... We have to make a flimsy journal. Because we have the surplus of paper, we don't have the surplus of leather. I think it can drop from Hoglins, but we don't have any yet. Or we don't have any right now, so... I'm best not gonna attempt that one. So for this spellbook, this, and boom, flimsy journal. And then we also need an inscription table. Boom. It's spellcasting time, my dudes. So we can now inscribe Ender Chest and Starfall. So now... Boom! We have a backpack! Let's also get cooking on that iron. We also have this spell of Starfall, which I will try on the Hoglins, and I missed. Fabulous. Yeah, that's what Starfall is like. It's not the best spell because it's hard to position. And as you can see, it didn't even kill them. Ooh, I forgot, they draw Hogskin, which can either be transferred into leather or turned into the Enchanted Book. Which we actually have a pretty good shot of making the Enchanted Book. Or at the very least, the Apprentice Book. Welcome back. We got spellcasting. Okay. Given that we can vibe for a bit. I think making, like, just improving the infrastructure to the Bastion, or not the Bastion, the fortress would probably be a good idea. Oh, hi, I didn't know you could use doors. Okay. That startled me. Excellent, we have armor. Yep. There's not a way of finding out without, going, so... So we also have Simply Swords. Meaning, we can make any wide variety of these iron tools, and I'm unsure which one we want to go with. There's the quarterstaff. We could try the Chakram, because it has the largest range out of most of these options. We could try that as our weapon of choice. And I don't think we're gonna need an iron pickaxe for anything soon. I've not played North Star. I've checked it out, like I've went into a testing with it, but I have not played it. Okay, cool. Ooh, wait. Where's some gold ore? Oh, hello. Can I mine quartz with stone pickaxe? Yes. Can I mine nether gold with stone pickaxe? Yes. Okay. So we don't need to worry about an iron pickaxe for now, which is awesome. Forgot you guys get upset if I mine the gold. Guys, I swear it's for trading. I have not gotten lost in Ad Astra. But I have played a good chunk of Ad Astra. In fact, if we do the Artificer pack for Season 3 of Hardcore, we can do... we'll be going to space, assuming I don't die beforehand. I'm trying to think, what could be useful with bone meal? Or quartz, for that matter. Armor trims, obviously. Also, Samurai Dynasty has some cool armors, right? Steel... Okay, just cooking iron again in the blast furnace. Although I don't know if we can make one of those, because I think... Because we can get the cobblestone equivalent, but I don't think we can get the smooth stone. Yeah, we're kind of locked out of that. My goal in the nether is to get, essentially gear up, right? and be able get to a point when I can make a stable enough like footing that we can start making essentially highways that go a couple thousand blocks in either direction to make new portals to be able to go back to the overworld. Obviously, we can't go back to the overworld right now, because that portal is kind of screwed, and we don't have a way to make a new portal. So, we're stuck with what we got. But yeah, the goal is to just gear up. And basically, like, chill out a little bit, considering it's, considering we're not under direct threat in this dimension. Yeah, don't worry. I'll get the I'll post the pack list. Like, no, just yeah, a combination of things. I have a microphone that is that's like right next to my face, so it has a really low gain. I think that's the main thing. Like, the microphone is quite literally like 2 inches from my mouth. I hear skeletons. Freaking skeletons. It's bad enough I have to deal with you suckers in the overworld, but in the nether too. Even with iron armor, these skeletons hurt. Whoa! Thanks for the another gifted membership, Pizek. Awesome. I don't know why it's not triggering. I might have to look into that. It wouldn't be one of my streams if something about the stream wasn't going right. Oh. Ooh, there's lots of gold here. While we're here next to a bunch of zombified piglins and not regular piglins, I might as well grab the gold. It's one of the best things that we can get from a piglin is actually a potion of fire resistance. I know, right? It's just your thing. I'm also really hoping at these fortresses and bastions that there's going to be some better spell scrolls for us to find. Okay. So we have the way back. I think over here... Another skeleton. And I missed. Okay, so that's a ruined battlefield from Irons, which is actually pretty impressive. That we found another one. I feel like I never find those, and now I'm finding them, like, all the time. I'm gonna make a quick return back to base before I start the next leg of the infrastructuring. There's lots of gas, goodness. Do some trading. Some leather. I don't need quartz. I can get tons of that already. Oh, hey, pearls. I wonder, can we make... So the Spell Forge takes ink, paper, and pearl. Oh, we can't because we don't have Deep Slate. Which sucks because I could have grabbed a Deep Slate before I left the overworld. Oh well. It is what it is. Okay, so we definitely need to take our food with us. Definitely need to take wood. Probably netherrack. And then we can turn crimson stems. Really? Oh, that's... Okay, I need to be a little bit more conservative with my coal. Apparently we cannot cook. Huh. We can't cook, Yeah! Fire resistance. But yeah, we basically can't go back into the overworld right now. I hear Hoglin. There you are. Jeez. I need to kill them because they drop food. These things are my only food source right now. but I hate how they are. Oh dear. I hate how they freaking run away. Oh, there's a. I'm gonna use suckers. Oh, there's two of you. Can you stop running away? Thank you. Oh, that piglin just went into the overworld. He's probably dead. I have not gotten that far in the Factory Must Grow. I've actually barely touched the Factory Must Grow. Is that an ore? What is that? That is an ore. I don't have a pickaxe. I don't think I have the mining power to mine that. That guy's got an enchanted bow. Oh, he dropped his enchanted bow. Then what if I do? Oh, that's lava. have to remember, Nether, you have a fondness of putting just random squares of lava everywhere. Interesting, it does tell you its speed. That's good to know. Oh, jeez. Oh, freaking ghasts. Oh, okay. You can just calculate it. Gas gone? Nope, I still hear it. There it is. Yes, could you, like, leave? Oh my goodness. Swear skeletons. Okay. So we have reached the ruined battlefield. Now, as much as these look like suits of netherite armor ripe for the taking, they are actually... There's actually, like, spirits found in those fallen things. Basically, they'll attack us if we try and mine them. They will drop ancient debris. So that is good to keep in mind once we have diamond gear. And obviously the smithing template. Blazing flask. Using the relic on a block will create a restricted flight zone, the size of which depends on the amount of fire in a certain radius around the center. Interesting. So those things are just not worth fighting yet. You. Oh my goodness. Look what we found. The little thing that started this whole mess. Yeah, the ruined battlefield is definitely very useful, but we can't really benefit from it yet, so it's not worth it fighting those guys. I mean, they do also drop iron and gold nuggets. Oh. Hey, look, there's enough wither skulls to spawn the wither. Wait a minute. Cobble deep slate. Okay. Yeah! We can make a spell forge. That's awesome. Alright. The main reason we're here is that there's a nether fortress. Another ghast approaching. Bro, I had my shield up. I hear so many ghasts. I really don't like it. Okay, I don't hear any monsters. Okay. It's a blaze. Oh, jeez. Okay, good. Get rid of the skeleton. Here's some other skeletons. What on earth? Oh, jeez. Oh, there's a chest there. I really hate how much of a sniper these blazes are. Okay. Well, we got our fire res. Okay, that's not the most useful chest. There's another one. Firebolt! That's what I'm talking about. Shoot the way down. Yep, 4 a.m. is indeed quite early. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have ourselves a new scroll of Firebolt, and Firebolt is probably one of the better ones we could have gotten right now, because it's just a ranged attack scroll. Meaning a Hoglin. Granted, our mana is a little lacking. But we might be getting close to the better spell book. Let me check. So this one is 3 gold, 2 hogskin, and 4 arcane essence. How convenient. So we gotta take these guys out. So this guy gives us more max mana and cast time reduction. Which, that's not too useful for these spells right now, but it might be useful later down the line. Yeah, the Flimsy Journal doesn't give us any extra mana to play with. Oops. Not that spell. Yeah. And we definitely want to make sure we're holding the staff whenever we're casting it, because it gives us casting power and mana regen. But yeah, Firebolt is a big one. Actually, we could make mage armor. Actually, I think the mage armor is better than the regular armor, too. Yeah, so the mage armor is 2, 5, 6, 2, 6, 5. Oh. Okay, I actually think it's the same. It's the same armor durability, but it gives us our max mana. Oh, hello. And even if the leather you might think is an issue, remember we can turn hogskin into leather. So it might just be worth hunting. And we can also get it directly from hoglins. Because we have plenty of this arcane essence. And it's found in like every loot chest imaginable. do some trading, we'll do some hoglin killing, and then that will probably be it for the stream today. Yeah, I'm working on it like now. I'm gonna be, these guys can give leather and the hoglins can drop leather. So that's what we're gonna do. That's gonna be our final objective for today's stream. We're gonna need, I'll keep my normal golden boots for now, because I would rather have these guys be chill with me. Soul speed 1. Interesting. We could use that to make the best spellbook we could probably make in the Nether. Time travel to Minecraft would be insane. I don't know even how you would implement that. Going into the future would be sorta kinda impossible, but going into the past, I mean, I suppose you could like keep a snapshot of the world. That would be a lot of data, though, and I don't know how you would get to do the butterfly effect, but it would be very interesting. Alright, where are those pesky hoglins? There's one down there. The best part is if they die while on fire, their food automatically gets cooked. Oh, you're a child, Hoglin. What on earth? A ruby and an oni horn. I guess an oni like died here or something. Oh, like so more like more like how like a dimension mod where you can go to like prehistoric Earth. I see. Yeah, we actually found out something similar to that. If you remember all the way back in season 1 of, or not season 1, season 1 of the Artificer pack, when I had fire breath, I could use it to cook fish underwater. Which I suppose isn't that unrealistic, considering you could just boil the fish. I think what I want to do in between streams is 1, revisit story mode, and 2, watch Luke the Notable's 100 Days in the Nether. Probably not. Off-camera mining is more for, like, videos. Because live streams, you kind of still do the, more laborious stuff. Okay, so we need 8 for the chest piece, 7, so that's already not even enough. Going hoglin hunting is a great way to get food. No, I won't be coming back and having 2 double chests filled with diamond blocks. What's funny is that would be even more unrealistic for, you know, the nether, considering the only way I could get diamonds would be bastions and stuff. Yoink. So 8 plus 7 is 15. So we need 20 in order to make those 3 armor pieces. Alright, so we need 2 more pieces of leather. Oh my goodness, Better Combat works with it. That is impressive. It actually, like, swings like a quarterstaff. I did not expect that to happen for the caster quarterstaff, but that is impressive. Man, we need one more. Yeah, I noticed that it has some unique tracks. I haven't gotten a chance to listen to any yet, so we'll have to wait and see. There we go. So leather helmets, chest plate, and leggings, and then a little bit of magic dust. Yeah, it is the same armor value, but it grants us a lot more mana. I am not. I just like dragons in Dragonborn. Yeah, so we have the same armor value, but we have a lot more mana to work with, which is excellent. But that is probably going to be it for today's stream. I am feeling a little bit more confident, so maybe next time we'll try and find a bastion. So, thank you all for attending our attempt 2 of Hardcore Season 2, The Witherstorm. In this video, or in this stream, we survived the Witherstorm's initial onslaught upon the overworld and fled to the Nether. Now we are in the Nether. We are working to survive with what scraps from the overworld we brought with us. But join us next time, where will my confidence get the better of me as we attempt to dive into a bastion? Bastions will hold incredible loot. And we continue to roleplay as Soren, except in the Nether instead of the End. But will we eventually drive up the courage to build another portal to escape the Nether? And maybe find some way to defeat this monstrosity that is destroying the overworld? Or will we fail? Will we fall to this withering abomination? Only time will tell. So I hope you join me next week for continuing this season. Season 3, I think, is going to be a return to the Artificer pack with some fun improvements. So definitely make sure to look out for that. And I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Oh, cool. That's a nice color palette. Or a nice profile picture.